Hello.
Hello.
The Penguins are back to their winning ways.
More trade deadline rumors.
And Slewfoot Olympic update, part 2.
All of that coming up next.
Welcome to the Slewfoot Hockey Show. Here are your hosts, Fred Angema and Dave Abbey.
Hello. Welcome to the Slewfoot Hockey Show. Again.
It's that time of week.
It is that time of week. My name is Fred.
And I am Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Not too bad.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Have you been
How are
watching?
yourself?
I'm doing fantastic.
Really, eh?
Yes.
Doing
Really.
as good as the women's curling?
Maybe even better. They're doing pretty good though this
They are
evening. Yes.
playing well.
It seems like it is the Olympics, and we are recording again during the Olympics.
Correct.
And curling happens to be on again. Must be a morning game because they're 14 hours ahead, right?
Right.
And we're recording. It's about
Late morning.
late morning. Yeah, almost lunchtime.
11 o'clock they were.
Yeah. Do they have like a mid-morning snack?
I would.
Yeah.
Actually, I would take my own because I don't think I could.
Maybe they have thermoses with hot cocoa or coffee,
Maple syrup.
maple syrup tea,
Canadians have maple syrup in a thermos.
warm maple syrup.
Wow.
Have you ever drank maple syrup right out of the?
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I have.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Like,
delicious. It's
really?
delicious.
Oh.
Or if there's some left over from your pancake breakfast. First of all, do you warm up your maple syrup?
No. The pancakes do it.
Wow. I never used
Really?
to, but then my wife she introduced me to warming up the maple syrup for the waffles.
Do you nuke the bottle?
No.
Oh.
You don't nuke the whole bottle. 'Cause you don't. Well, unless you're drinking the whole bottle.
It would turn into candy.
No.
It would caramelize it.
If you warmed it up long enough, yes.
Yeah.
No, it's just basically a little shot, half a shot.
Okay.
You warm it up and you put that over top of your waffles
Yeah.
or your pancakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you mind if the syrup hits your bacon?
I don't mind it at all. Yourself?
Does that mean something else?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Makes your bacon sweet.
It does. I don't mind.
No, it's delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
It used to be a time where I didn't want any food touching.
The salt and the sweet
Yeah.
mixed together.
It's kind of sweet and salty.
Yes. All right. So this is a hockey show.
Yes.
It's true. It's true. So this is a show where we're going to talk some hockey. We're going to talk some Olympic hockey. We're going to talk some NHL hockey. I think those are the only two hockeys we're talking about today, though.
Probably.
Yeah. And we're going to talk some Olympic stuff. We have today some skill testing questions on Stump the Slewfoot or Stymie the Slewfoot. So I've got some questions for you that some of our listeners / viewers have sent in to us.
Okay.
And if they stump you, they have a chance to win that t-shirt.
That one right there?
The one right behind you.
Okay.
Yep. The one that's been on the wall the last 3 weeks. Yep.
All right. That's fair.
Yeah. So
Do I win it if I don't get stumped?
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
This
You
game
get to
is-
wear
This
it.
game is rigged.
It's totally rigged. You should see the questions. They're good. Hey, if you like this episode and you want to subscribe to our show, please feel free to do so. You can subscribe in iTunes, and that'll get sent down to your ears every week. Or you can subscribe on YouTube here on this YouTube channel that you're watching. And that's right down below. And you can leave comments. We love comments. And why wouldn't we?
I have no reason why we wouldn't.
No. It's good feedback. Everybody likes feedback.
Yeah.
If you want to leave a review on iTunes, we don't mind that either.
No.
Just to tell everybody that this is the place to go for some minor hockey information. Not minor hockey, but hockey.
Hockey information that's minor.
Yes. There's not a whole lot of hockey information here. A little bit.
We talk a little bit of minor hockey sometimes.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not very much, though.
No.
Okay. So we are going to talk top shelf news right now. This is going to be the news of the week.
Sure.
Okay. So top shelf news.
It's time for Top Shelf News.
As well as some dancing.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of dancing.
Yeah. And air guitar. All right. So, Dave, some top shelf news. If you've missed it in the NHL, the Pittsburgh Penguins, you've heard of them guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are heating up again.
Certainly are.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Haven't lost on home ice at the PPG Paints Arena in 10 games.
Who plays there? The Pittsburgh Penguins?
Pittsburgh Penguins at the PPG Paints Arena. Sheesh.
Holy smokes. That's a lot of pee.
Yep, they haven't lost at home since January 4th at the double PG Arena.
PG.
Yeah, and they are 8-1-1 in their last 10 games.
Yeah.
And they now sit second in the Metro Division. What do you think of that?
I think it's Malkin.
Malkin's leading the way.
He is. He's only like, what is he, 5 points back of scoring race?
Isn't Phil Kessel almost leading the way as well?
No. Well, he's getting there. But Malkin's like right behind Kucherov.
Is Kucherov still leading?
I think so.
I haven't looked in a while.
I think so. And he's right there. But they're all playing well. Everybody's chipping in.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people that are like, who's that?
Mm-hmm.
Some guys you haven't really heard of, right? The unsung heroes. But then again, you've got you still have Crosby on that team, and he's the guy's lights out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Malkin's just behind.
8 points.
Yeah, 8 points behind.
Yeah, he's coming.
Yep.
Wow.
Phil Kessel, Sidney Crosby. I mean, they're all playing well. They're all in the top 10. 3 guys in the top 10.
And Matt Murray's playing well.
Yeah. Back from injury.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you see these guys? Are they peaking too early?
No.
No, they're
month and a half left, right? Roughly.
Around there. Yeah.
Early April, season's done.
Yep.
For most of our teams.
Yeah. For our team, I think it's our teams have been done for a while.
Oh, my team's smoking your team now.
Yeah, by what, 4 points?
No more than that.
Okay.
8.
I believe you.
Something like that.
They're playing tonight as well, I believe.
Oh,
They're playing
Toronto-Detroit tonight.
Yeah, the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be a good test for Detroit.
Yeah.
Because
it doesn't really matter.
But Detroit beat them last time.
Yep.
They played.
Yep.
And Toronto did not have a good time last night.
No, not against Pittsburgh.
Against Pittsburgh.
Yep. Yeah, they lost.
So Pittsburgh looked really good last night. So, but I don't know. It's one game.
Yeah.
You know, it could,
Would you want to be playing Pittsburgh in the playoffs?
not if they're going to play the way they are right now.
Right.
Can they three-peat?
At this point, it would be hard to say no.
You did it though.
Yeah, I did.
You did say no.
Yeah, I did say no. It would be.
I don't think
it would be difficult. It would be difficult, but I mean, they certainly have the team to do it.
Yeah, they're playing weaker teams like Toronto.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
like that's a 5th place team.
Easily. 5th place in the East. And Toronto was on a bit of a roll
Maybe
as well.
overall.
Yeah.
Toronto's up there.
Yeah, they are.
Overall. League standings.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still not going to cheer for them.
No, I wouldn't.
No.
No, that's not allowed. It's not allowed on our show to cheer for Toronto.
They're too far ahead of their plan.
Yeah. They are...
Now you got teams like...
They're 6th.
Clearly, Pittsburgh played them well.
And Pittsburgh is only a point behind Toronto now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toronto's got a game in hand, though.
Right.
But Boston's still playing well.
Yes, they are. 3rd overall.
So you meet any of these guys in the playoffs, it's really playoffs is a whole new season, right? So
Yep. And Tampa hasn't played great lately either, have they?
Definitely not.
Yeah, and
That's why they're in 2nd place.
Overall.
Second fiddle
to Vegas. The expansion team.
Game in hand for them, too.
Yeah.
What are they? 1 point ahead.
1 point ahead with a game in hand.
They look good against Montreal the other night.
Everybody looks good against Montreal. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah, there was another team that looked really good against Arizona.
Yeah. They're the only team. Montreal was the only team that Arizona's beaten twice this season.
Oh, boy.
It's okay, Habs fan.
But Arizona's on fire right now.
Habs
so
fan. It's okay, Habs fan. It's all right.
Habs fan.
Yeah.
'Cause there's only one left.
Yeah, we understand. Yikes. So, Dave, let's talk about if the playoffs started today, and we're not going to play any music because the last time we did that, it was
Train wreck.
yeah,
I don't know. I enjoyed it.
it was fun. We got to try things, you know.
Yeah, I certainly do.
So, speaking of Tampa Bay, they're going to be playing, if the playoffs started tomorrow, they would be playing the Islanders. So the Islanders have climbed back into the race a little bit. 64 points. They haven't had, well, they've split games this season. So that'd be a good series.
Sure would.
I mean, I think they finally got a little bit of goaltending this week is really what they need. So Thomas Greiss and Yaroslav Halak, they had back-to-back shutouts.
Yep.
So good for them.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to get them very far.
I don't know. Like we just said, like once you get in the playoffs, it's a whole new game.
Sure it is.
And Tampa's they're gonna play better in the playoffs for sure.
Yeah, they are. Yep. Boston, Toronto. We've talked about that already.
That's still a matchup, yeah.
Still the matchup, and
I'd be worried if I was Toronto for that.
Yeah, I would be too.
For sure.
Yep. Capitals and Devils. I think that was still a thing the last time we talked.
Yep.
So that really hasn't changed a whole lot. New Jersey won the last game. Well, that was in January. We've talked about them since.
Yeah.
And then the Battle of
Pennsylvania.
So Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. Philadelphia's looking pretty good lately.
Yeah, they're streaky. Up and down.
Yes, they are. They lost a goalie. Is he out again?
Yeah, I don't know if he's still out or not.
Well, he came back, and then
Because Neuver's been playing.
Yeah, Neuver got injured though.
Oh, he did too?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I missed
just
that.
last night.
Oh, see, I missed that.
Yeah, so I don't know how long. So they may be at the deadline, maybe shopping for a goalie. But depends.
There's going to be
price.
There's going to be lots of players available anyway.
Yes, I think so. Yep. And then on the outside looking in, Columbus and Carolina tied at 63 points. The Rangers 59 points. They're 4 points back.
They're falling apart big time.
They are, and I think
they lost today to the Flyers, right?
Yes, they did. I think they're going to be sellers.
Yeah, I think they've said that, but they haven't really done anything yet. But Nash is probably on the move.
I would think he will be. Yeah,
he's got a list of Canadian teams he would go to.
Right,
Canadian contenders.
Right.
So Canadians.
Toronto or Washington, or sorry, Winnipeg
or Calgary.
They're
in right now.
Yeah, no, they're on the outside right now.
Just out though.
Yep.
By what? 2 points?
Yeah. And then we've got Florida, Detroit, Ottawa, and Montreal.
I think
falling. Falling below. Eesh.
Almost everybody.
Yeah, they almost
6 points ahead of Buffalo.
They've almost caught Buffalo. Come on, keep going.
But I think
get that first overall.
I think Nash would look better in. He'd probably love to go to Toronto.
Why wouldn't you want to go to Toronto? He's from that area.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I want to go to Toronto?
Well, why wouldn't he want to go to Toronto? Let's say that.
Sure.
I think.
But I don't see him going to Winnipeg.
No.
There's no way.
It's too cold.
Where are they going to put him?
On a plane to get there? Is that what you're talking about?
Where would they put him in the lineup?
Oh, in the lineup. Okay.
Yeah.
Defense?
Move Bufflin back up to forward?
Yeah. No,
I just don't see a spot for him in Winnipeg.
No, and it's sometimes difficult to, get a new player and have him fit in with your system right away, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes we see that it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yep.
So it really is a risk.
Most times it messes up your chemistry.
It can. That's why a lot of, teams at the top, sometimes they don't make that trade just for making a trade, right?
Yeah. But I don't see him in Calgary either, though.
No.
If they made the playoffs. Well, they're close.
Right.
So it would be Toronto.
Might be Toronto.
He wants a contender, and he would like a Canadian team. But
Do you think he would help them against the Bruins? What about going to Boston?
I don't think they're going to do much either.
We're actually skipping ahead because we're going to talk about potential trades. But
Yeah, okay.
So we've talked about Nash. We'll talk about others in a minute.
One player.
Yeah. We've got Vegas and Minnesota. Minnesota has crawled their way back up into a playoff spot.
Yep.
A couple of weeks ago, they weren't in the playoff spot, right?
I don't know if they'll make it. I really don't.
No.
They're so close. We
did talk about them because Minnesota has beaten Vegas both times they've played so far.
But they're in, they're out. They're in, they're out.
Yeah.
I don't. Dubik's not having the year he had last year.
No, he's not. No. San Jose and Anaheim. That hasn't changed, right? I don't think it has.
No, it hasn't.
No. Okay.
Battle of California.
Right. Nashville, St. Louis.
Still the same matchup,
Right.
as last week.
Yep. And Nashville has won all 3 games. All 3 games against.
See, they're not having the year they had last
St.
year
Louis.
either.
Nashville.
No,
They're better.
what?
They're better than they were last year.
Well, because they squeaked in the playoffs, I guess.
Yep.
But they lost last night.
Yeah. I mean, they're not super consistent, right?
No, I think that's going to be a problem.
I mean, they're 4th in the league, 4th overall.
Yeah.
So they are a lot better than they were last year.
I suppose.
It's consistency, right?
But the teams they're losing to, they
lost to Detroit. So
yeah. Wow, that's a good team.
yeah, they are.
Luke Witkowski, first NHL goal.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was a pretty cool picture with him and Abdelkader and Mantha. He's got the puck in his mouth.
Yeah. Update: Canada has just beaten Japan in women's curling to go to 3-3.
Wow.
They looked like they were in trouble at the beginning of the Olympics.
But that 4-point end was massive.
It was a steal.
Yes.
They stole it.
And then they just stole 2 more points right there. So that just kind of wrapped things up.
Yep. It's tough to come back if you go down by 6
Yes.
with 2 ends to play.
Yep.
It's not realistic.
No.
That's fine. Good game.
This guy just goes...
He goes out for beers.
What'd I
Comes
miss?
back. He goes out for beers. Dude, it's just 11 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, Mike,
you're double fisting his beers already. Look at that.
Hey, Mike, the match is over.
Oh, I guess we'll stick around.
Oh, man.
Maybe we can go over and watch ice dance.
Yeah, it's on
with
the
these
same,
2 beers.
It's on the same rink, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Winnipeg would be playing Dallas.
Yep. Same as last time we talked about.
Yeah. So that would be close.
I'd give it to Winnipeg.
I would too. I think it would be a good series.
I go back to Rick Nash. I'm like, I don't see him in that
lineup.
No, he's just shown interest that the teams that he would go to if they're Canadian teams looking for him. It's either be Toronto or Winnipeg. I don't see Winnipeg putting him in the lineup. I don't know if Babcock would want him either. I don't know. I think that's just his wishes, and I think he'll end up somewhere else.
We'll see what he did. Yeah. I mean, he'd go to Nashville.
He has some say in where he goes, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got a list. Here's my list.
He could go to Nashville.
And it also depends on how much it's going to cost.
Yeah.
You know,
because the Rangers are going to want return, obviously.
Oh, absolutely. For a rental, would he go back to New York or would he?
No. He's winding down for sure.
Yep.
Because when did he play here?
Well, I don't know.
I gotta say,
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
98.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's winding down.
He spent a lot of time in Columbus.
Yep. Most years I've stayed in New York, but he's winding down.
Yep. Calgary's only behind Minnesota by a point, and then Los Angeles only 2 points. So they're out of the playoff spot right now.
They've slipped the last couple games.
Colorado 3 points back. Then you got to look at the last 4: Chicago, Vancouver.
That's
Edmonton,
amazing. Colorado's right there, though. They're right there. They could be in the playoffs.
Yeah, they need to get hot. They need to.
Well, they were like a week and a half ago. If they hit another streak like that, they're in the playoffs.
It was longer than a week and a half ago.
Wow. I've been watching Olympics. My time's messed up.
Oh, I know. You're a day ahead. Yeah, so I mean, it's still some pretty good playoff races going on right now.
Yep.
It's not decided by any means. Depends who gets hot at the right time. Yep.
Arizona.
Yeah. They are still at 44 points.
Yeah, they've
almost caught
They
Buffalo.
got like 30 of those this week.
Yeah. That's true. They've almost caught Buffalo.
Oh, they will.
So Montreal, just keep losing, and you will catch Arizona as well. Yep.
Oh man! Look
Wow,
at that.
they're fourth.
7 points behind Montreal.
Wow.
That's mind blowing.
Yeah, I think maybe next week or the week after we'll play we'll spin the old draft lottery. And do that. There's a draft lottery simulator.
Yeah.
So just to make me feel better, we'll do that a couple of times.
See who Montreal.
See how that works. Yeah.
They could get Rasmus Dahlin.
Yeah. Who hasn't been playing?
Yeah, exactly.
Hasn't even been playing in the Olympics.
That's right. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah. Interesting.
Crazy.
Okay, so hey, some trade rumors. Let's maybe talk a little bit about the trade rumors. I know we're talking about Rick Nash, where he could end up.
Mm-hmm.
Now there was a rumor last night that Nick Kyprios broke on from Sportsnet. He broke on Hockey Night in Canada. He said that a deal for Ottawa's Erik Karlsson could still be in play.
Why not?
So his contract, of course, we've talked about this before. It doesn't expire until the end of next season. But he still possibly could be traded.
Sure.
And I can see that happening, really. I mean, if they're looking for a new arena downtown, you know.
They're going to need some extra funds.
Good, yeah. They probably won't want to pay what he wants to get paid.
They're gonna. I'll tell you right now, they're gonna empty house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's not the only player that's ready to be moved.
No. Yeah, staying with Ottawa. So there's reports that the St. Louis Blues, they're in talks with the Sens for either forward Mike Hoffman or Derek Brassard.
And I still hear Duchesne's name.
Duchesne as well.
So there's 4 players right there that are probably their top players.
And you think about
all
that.
Available.
You think about that maybe 2 or 3 years from now. You obviously they're 51 points behind. This is a team that almost made the Stanley Cup final last year.
Yeah.
And look how far they've fallen this year. Is it too early to push the panic button and say, well, see ya? Let's start the rebuild?
No.
No? You think
I think it's
you
gonna
think
happen.
trade everybody?
I think it's going to happen.
Even in this market where it's so difficult to trade people.
I don't think this year's going to be different. I think this year's you're going to see more guys moved.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think GM Doug Armstrong from the St. Louis Blues, he agrees with you.
Yes.
He thinks there's going to be a flurry of activity.
That's correct.
He thinks it's going to be busy for him, and really, I think for the St. Louis Blues in particular, they need to.
I don't know what they need.
They need scoring. I think they
have goal scorers. They're just not doing it. So
I think they just
say they add a guy like Nash. Is he going to have an impact on that team?
Sure, he will. I think he will.
I don't know. How many goals has he got this year?
I don't know.
Maybe 15?
Maybe 15. Yeah.
Just okay.
Not great.
No.
But he's an impactful player.
Can be.
Yep.
With the right chemistry. But that's a big risk.
What about a player like Pacioretty?
Really need it.
What about a player like Pacioretty?
There's no value there.
I'm going to disagree at this point.
I don't know. Where would he go? He can score.
There is someone...
But he needs some support, and his confidence is shot.
There's someone right there in need of a move.
Yes.
Big time.
Yeah.
I think if
he could end up in Ottawa.
For Duchesne?
Why not?
Montreal needs a centerman.
Montreal could use a defenseman. Forwards. The list goes on.
That guy who's working concession on level B. I mean, he's not having a great year.
No, he's got the worst nachos.
Yep, he does.
Poor cheese pouring skills.
His popcorn sales are down 32%. Yeah,
man.
So again, staying with Ottawa traded forward Chris D. Domenico to the Blackhawks for defenseman Ville Polka.
Some great music.
E-I-E-I-E-I-O. E-I-E-I.
What's that band's name? It's always down there, Kissner.
Oh, the Oktoberfest band?
Yeah. That's what we'll call them, because I can't think of their name.
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It'll come to me probably like while we're watching some ice dancing or something. By the way, these guys are great dancing on the ice.
Are they?
Yep.
Okay.
Just saying.
I don't know much about it.
Walter Ostanek.
Yeah, that's it. During ice dancing,
Amazing.
like you called.
I called it. Don't even have that written down, anyone.
That was like
All right,
2
everyone.
moves in.
Yep.
And you had it.
Look at that. I was inspired. Yeah. Remember that guy, Walter Ostanek?
Yep.
Yeah. Is he
Certainly
still
do.
around?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Entertaining though.
Google that stuff.
Google
Walter Ostanek.
Yeah. He's written a lot of songs.
He had
More than just an accordion songs.
Yeah. Was it what do they call those things?
Accordions.
Just an accordion? That's it? There isn't anything more drastic to it?
Rock and roll accordion? I don't know.
Oh, man. That's funny. That's the weirdest instrument, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's right up
quite
there with the
understand
lute.
it. A what?
The lute.
Did you forget the F in that? What's a lute? Is it like a bag of money?
No, it's like a guitar. An
I
old.
play the bag of money.
It's like a guitar Robin Hood used to play.
What?
It's in those days. It's like a really long. the days of Robin
Is
Hood.
he fictitious?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe the
No, he's real, isn't he?
so maybe the instrument is as well.
No, the lute exists.
Come on,
It totally
who
exists.
plays it?
Looters. Pierre.
People that steal TVs. Oh, it's incredible. Lute. That's a great.
So the lute is used in a great variety of instrumental music from the medieval to the late Baroque eras, and was the most important instrument for secular music in the Renaissance. There you go.
Huh.
Who knew?
Is that next one down? Is that it as well?
Nope. It is not. So there you go.
Lute.
That is what the lute is.
Oh,
I forgot
man.
where we were.
I don't know what we're talking about.
We were talking about.
Somebody was traded for a bag of loot.
Oh no, we were talking about Billy Polka, and then we got into the.
Oh man. Woo! That went way away.
Yeah. So just FYI, we digress from time to time.
George Ostanek.
Yeah.
Is it George? Yeah.
Walter.
George was his brother.
Yeah. In the same band. He played the lute. So Toronto traded forward Nikita Shosnikov to the Blues.
Yep.
So they've already been busy, the Blues have. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what
Toronto's dumping house.
Doug Armstrong considers a flurry of activity.
Picking up a guy that Toronto never used.
That's right.
Okay.
For a 2019 fourth round pick.
Huh.
Yep.
What was the point? Just to let the kid play?
I guess he had an extra fourth rounder.
Maybe.
Yeah. Ottawa, again,
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah.
So Ottawa's had the flurry of activity. Mm-hmm. They traded defenseman Dion Phaneuf and forward Nate Thompson to the LA Kings for Marian Gaborik and Nick Shore.
Was Nate Thompson not in LA before?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
I'm not sure.
I got a feeling he was.
He might be.
Sometimes that feeling is incorrect.
Sometimes. What do you think of that trade?
I don't get it.
Well, obviously.
Were they like... And he scored his first game.
Yeah, he did.
But then they got Gaborik, right? And he scored game. Well, he scored in his game too.
I know what you're saying.
Good, because I didn't.
Yeah.
But Phaneuf got the only goal of that game. They lost 3-1.
Mm-hmm. So they obviously needed some defense.
And goal scoring.
Yep. Some defensive goal scoring. And they got it with Dion Phaneuf.
Yeah.
Him and his $80 million contract.
What? I don't get it.
Well, they got him to take the contract.
Yep. The entire thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think the entire thing, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Maybe that's why the GM got signed long term.
Maybe.
Nicely done, Pierre.
How'd you manage that?
Way to go. You pulled one over on Rob Blake. Big time.
Rob Blake knows defensemen, you'd think.
Yeah, but you know what? Dion Phaneuf was very good in the Western Conference when he played for Calgary.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So...
He scored his first game. Come on.
Yep.
Rob Blake must have been
You
going,
think that'll be his last goal of the
look
year?
what I did. Look what I did.
That's his last goal of the year.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Either that or score. And
Well, they might not make the
game.
playoffs.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't think he's going to help them make the playoffs.
Probably not. They're only 3 points out. 4 points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's not
okay.
horrible.
Nope.
Other news.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Eugene Melnick.
Yep.
Again, more Ottawa news.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take over as the team's CEO.
Good.
We talked about last week the former president and CEO Tom Anselmi. He resigned earlier this month.
Yep.
Now Anselmi, he was crucial in starting the whole arena relocation project.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why he quit. Only he knows, and
Yep.
probably the new CEO knows as well the reasons why. But
I'm sure they do.
yep. Anyway, he's taking over. So owner and CEO Eugene Melnick.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how much he has to do with hockey operations.
Well, he's
He maybe wanted to trade Dion.
a
Phaneuf.
hockey owner.
Yes,
He's going to do what he wants.
that's true.
So regardless if he was CEO, he'd do whatever he wanted to anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But now he just got that one person out of the way,
Yeah.
which makes it simpler for him to do whatever he wants.
Yes. Yes, it does.
They're going to be a whole new team next year.
Yeah, maybe by the end of this year.
But yeah, in a week.
Yeah, another week for sure. Okay, hey, Devontae Smith-Pelley. I don't know if you saw this last night, Dave, but in a game and he plays for Washington, so a game against Chicago, fans at the game directed racially charged taunts towards Smith-Pelley. He had taken a penalty. He was in a fight, and he was in the box, and some fans started chanting basketball
Next to the penalty box.
Yeah, next to the penalty box. They were right beside it, towards him. Smith-Pelley said in an interview afterwards that, quote, it's sad that in 2018 we're talking about the same thing over and over. It's sad that athletes like myself 30 or 40 years ago were standing here talking about the same thing. Washington coach Barry Trotz said that there's absolutely no place in the game of hockey or country for racism. Four fans, they were ejected from the game at the United Center for that. And the Blackhawks organization also released a statement apologizing to Smith-Pelley, and that these types of actions would not be tolerated. So obviously that's good. The NHL also released a statement saying that they condemn this unacceptable and reprehensible behavior, and supported the actions taken by the United Center staff. They would expect the same sort of action to be taken in any arena in the league in response to any similar behavior. So, also a reminder that February is Hockey for Everyone month.
Yes.
Around the NHL, with the goal of providing a safe, positive, and inclusive environment for players and families, regardless of race, color, religion, national origin, gender, disability, sexual orientation, and socio-economic status. So, insane.
It is.
Can you believe that stuff is still happening in hockey?
Yeah. It's the heat of the moment. I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, they're fans.
Yeah,
I mean,
they shouldn't be involved that way.
No.
Just cheer for your team and boo the other team.
Right.
Go home.
Right.
But now they're probably going to be banned from the arena.
And they should be. They should They should be banned from every NHL arena.
You're sitting right beside the penalty box, and you're that type of person.
Yeah.
Something bizarre about that.
Yeah.
But I don't. He was already heated right after a fight. So
Yep.
it wasn't going to be a good situation regardless.
Yep. And Barry Trotz hit it right on the head. I mean, there is no place for that.
Right.
In sports.
Yep.
There should be no place for that in today's society.
Yeah, not just sports. Yeah.
However, I mean, after all the events in the States last week, I mean, some things not being done.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
there's not enough being done.
There's not enough being done in a lot of different
punishment
areas.
is not harsh enough.
Nope. No, absolutely.
Just remove them from an arena.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
They don't care.
No.
They're laughing about it right now.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, that was us.
Yep.
So.
See me on TV?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw you. And that's the type of people they are. They don't care.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's too bad.
Yeah.
Spoil it for everybody else.
For sure. And gives, a kind of a black eye to fans in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And, most fans in Chicago would never do that, obviously.
And it shouldn't, because Chicago shouldn't be almost responsible for it, but
No.
But their fans are representative of them, I guess. So.
Well, they are, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So unfortunate.
Yep.
Hopefully we don't see that again. No one wants to see that.
No.
It's not right, especially in Hockey is for Everyone month.
Yeah,
it's not
that's
cool.
right. Yeah.
It's
like it was set up to promote
almost, right?
It's just weird what happened at the same time.
Yeah, it is. Devils forward Miles Wood.
Mm-hmm.
He was suspended. 2 games for boarding Vladislav Nemesnikov.
Is that his first suspension?
It is his first suspension.
I don't know who Miles Wood is.
He plays for New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you see the play?
But not for the next 2 games. No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, just a boarding. It was pretty rough.
Boarding?
No.
He went at him?
He went at him.
Okay.
Yeah. Michael Backlund from Calgary, he signed a 6-year, $32.1 million contract.
No room for Nash now.
Not in Calgary. No, maybe not. To avoid free agency. So it's around almost $5.5 million per season.
Yeah, good for him.
Yep. He's a 28-year-old centerman, so not a whole lot of centerman free agents out there. So he's got 10 goals, 24 assists in 58 games. Not bad. Serviceable to centerman.
Yep.
Good third line, second line.
28 years old. He's 10 years left, maybe.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yep. It's good.
Yep. Claude Giroux, he scored his 200th goal this afternoon.
Wow.
Yep. Now here's the thing. Claude Giroux speaks French. He's a centerman. He's a first-line centerman.
Yeah.
Know where he would be great?
Detroit.
Do they speak French in Detroit?
Yes. Of course they do. I'm thinking you're thinking Montreal.
Yeah, I could see that, but they're not going to trade him.
No. Team captain?
No, they won't do it.
Just scored his 200th goal. No, he's too valuable to them.
Mm-hmm. I would say that that's not going to happen.
No.
The Coyotes are winning again. We talked about these guys earlier.
Yep.
What's going on there?
They have nothing to lose.
So they're playing spoiler to a lot of teams.
Yes. There's always one every year, right?
Yeah.
Is it going to last till the end of the season?
No.
No. So are they spoiling right now?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they're beating teams that are trying to get in the playoffs, then
they've beaten some good teams and some mediocre teams that should be better.
Right.
But yes, it's amazing.
It is. It's pretty fun to watch.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we're at that time where we are going to talk some Olympics. So week 2.
Did your finger sore from playing that?
I used two fingers. Yeah. So week 2 of the Olympics.
10?
Day 10.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yes. So day 10 has started.
Yep.
Yes. We just witnessed a really good curling match. Canada versus Japan.
That's incredible. They're back to 3-3.
Yeah, they started 0-3.
I would be nervous to play them.
Yeah,
because I've never curled before.
Now they're a wrecking ball.
They certainly are.
Yep. I had someone talk to me last week about the whole tubing event that we came up with.
Really?
I think it's a great idea.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah, they thought it was a great idea too.
Yeah.
That it might be brought into the Olympics as an introductory sport.
Do we know anybody in the OAC?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Jacques Bleu.
Jack Blue?
Jacques Bleu. He's Canada's representative, is he not?
I don't know.
All right. Hey, so since our last show, a lot of things have happened, obviously. Just focusing on Team Canada. You're wearing the jersey. Very nice. So our country, last week when we talked, they only had 4 medals, where they're up to 16 now.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's
5,
pretty good.
5 and
5 gold? Yeah.
5 gold. That's pretty good.
That's not bad at all. 5 silver,
Yeah.
6 bronze.
Yeah.
So we've had golds in short track, speed skating, who are still only going around in a loop. They're not using the figure 8 yet. Figure skating won a gold in I think the whole team competition.
They sure did.
Yep. Freestyle skiing. Long track speed skating.
Yep.
That was a 10,000 meter. And the 2-man curling, or the mixed doubles curling.
Yep.
Yep.
Not 2-man.
No.
1 man.
1 man, 1 woman curling. Mixed curling.
1 man, 1 woman.
Mixed curling. So they are, they won the gold. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was they wasn't even close. That
no,
match.
that was
they just walked through that.
That was a fun event to watch.
Yeah,
I loved
enjoyed it. They should almost do the traditional curling first and then the mixed,
Yeah,
because it was that entertaining.
I thought by far it was one of the most entertaining events so far.
Yeah,
it was great to watch.
Yep,
it was really quick. The games were super quick.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, which made it fun.
Yep,
and even more fun and more quick when the other team surrenders.
Surrenders.
I'm out. That's 5. You're up 11-1. I'm out.
Yeah, we're not gonna catch. We'll take our silver medal.
Yep. We've also had medals in luge, snowboarding, short track speed skating. We've had a couple of bronze there. Another figure skating bronze, and a couple more. So yeah,
it's pretty good.
Pretty good showing so far for the pretty good for the Canadian athletes. And of course, we still have some more medal hopes. Ice dance, which is going on tonight. We've got the folks from Ilderton.
Yeah,
are they both from Ilderton or just
no?
Scott is from
Scott
Ilderton.
Moyer is from Ilderton.
Yep.
And Tessa Virtue is from London.
Right.
Yeah.
They skated in Ilderton for a long time.
Both about the same distance away from us.
Yeah. Wow. True.
Yeah, about 20 minutes away.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But they're like world class. They're like the best pairs in the world.
Oh, for sure they are. Yeah, they didn't even need to come back to these Olympics, but they wanted one more shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
They like the jackets.
Yeah. Who wouldn't? And the mittens.
They want the jackets and the mittens.
Yep.
But the flag bearers for the opening ceremony.
Yes, they were.
So it was awesome.
Yeah. And of course we have short track speed skating. So a couple more races for the short trackers. Some bobsledding. Bobsledding going on.
Oh, that's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Two man today.
2-man bobsledding, and I think one of our sleds is in contention. And then the women's 2-women bobsled. They have the defending gold medalist from Sochi and from Vancouver.
Yep.
Yeah. She won the gold in Vancouver.
Kaylee Humphreys?
Yep.
Is that her name? Yep.
Yeah, so she's going for her 3rd gold medal in a row.
Wow.
That's later this week as well. And of course, both of our curling teams are back in it.
Yep.
The women's going 3-3 now. Now they have
they went 0-3, now they're 3-3. That's incredible.
Yeah, now they have a chance to make it to the medal round.
And they're not just getting by. They're winning.
No. What'd you say? They had a closed door meeting?
Yes.
Yeah. So they went 0-3 and then they had a closed door and without the coaches.
Now they've won 3 straight.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's great.
Yep.
Some more snowboarding. They have some shots. I think Mark McMorris is up again, which will be good. He's already won a bronze.
He did.
And
he seems happy with that. Since 11 months ago, he
was almost dead. Yep. Yeah. And of course, we have hockey. Now, the women, they're playing later today.
Well, it'll be in the morning.
Which is
Monday morning, Monday night there.
Yeah, it's Monday night there, Monday morning here. So is that
7 o'clock?
Yeah, that game is about
9 p.m. game there.
Yeah, 9 p.m. Yeah, so they're That's about 12 hours from now that game is going to start. No, 10 hours.
Yeah.
10 hours.
Give or take.
This whole time travel conundrum. So yeah, they're playing the Olympic athletes of Russia
Yep.
team again. That's the team they beat in the round robin 5-0. So they've had a great start. They went undefeated in the round robin, including a tough game against the States. A couple of posts in that game for both teams. Did you see that game? That was a great game.
It was a good game.
Yep. I can't wait for tomorrow morning. That'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that one too.
Yeah.
There's one on tonight.
Oh, what time is
US
that?
and
That's at like
Finland?
11 o'clock?
Yeah, 11 o'clock here.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. Yeah, so it'll be fun. I definitely see a medal in Canada's women's future, whatever color that may be. That's yet to be decided, but it's most likely going to be Canada and the States again in the finals.
That's what I was going to say. Their biggest competition is the U.S., and they beat them already once.
Yep.
So they're in great shape to get a gold.
Yeah,
Why not?
I tend to agree with you.
Yep.
Absolutely. So I mean, that's always fun, and it'll be 5 in a row if they win that gold. Yeah. Who's looked good to you on that team? It's been a lot of really good players.
Yeah, there has been.
Megan Acosta, she's looked really good.
Yeah.
She's a veteran of that team.
Yeah, I think she's a cop too.
She might be from Windsor, from the Windsor area.
Is she?
Yep.
Not sure. But yeah, she's always been speedy, good hands.
Yep.
Aggressive play.
Yep. Rebecca Johnson, for me, has looked great.
Goaltending's been good.
Goaltending's always strong in Team Canada.
They could put either one of their goalies in. They'd
right. How many goals have they allowed? Like 2?
Yeah, something like that.
Now, was there only 4 teams? Or was there more? Or was there 8 teams?
No, there's got to be more because there was Korea's got a team.
Yeah, I think there was 8 teams.
US,
yeah, 8
Finland's
teams.
there.
Yep.
Sweden there? Sweden's got to be there.
Sweden is there.
Then there's like 6.
Sorry.
At least 6.
I think there's 8. I think there's 4 on each side.
That would make sense.
Yep. And then of course the men's hockey. Just see, I'm a little bit tired. I was up early watching that game this
I watched
morning.
this morning too.
Yeah, it was a good game against Korea.
A little sloppy.
Yeah, but you know what?
Yeah, go ahead.
They got goals from guys they didn't get goals from before.
Well, that's what Willie Desjardins says. I need goals from forwards.
Yes.
All 4 goals today in a 4-0 win, by the way. All forwards.
Yep.
Guys that haven't scored yet.
Yeah.
So it was like
Gilbert Brulé.
you got what you asked for, Willie Desjardins.
Max Lapierre scored. Yep.
Nice goal. He had a couple more chances too, just couldn't bury him. But
yeah, that line looked really good.
Creating chances, which is good.
Yeah. Who's looked really good for you so far?
A couple guys. Rene Bourque, obviously. 3 goals in 2 games.
I never thought I'd be talking positively about Rene Bourque on this podcast ever again. He used to play in Montreal, and
Yes,
I wasn't really a big fan of him there.
But he's playing well right now. Like
he is.
He made it a goal of his to make this team because he wasn't playing anywhere. He played in Colorado last year. And didn't get a contract this year, and called up Sean Burke and said, what is it going to take for me to get on this team? What do you need? And he worked hard and he played for 3 different teams this year so far.
Yeah, Sean Burke said, well, I need to see you playing.
Yeah. To get an idea, get in shape and play some good hockey. And he's played well. He scored some nice goals. But also Derek Roy.
Yeah, Derek Roy looked really good.
He's got 5 points.
Yeah. He had 3
all assists.
Yeah, 3 assists against Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 2 more
against the Czechs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was kind of a I really dislike shootouts.
Yeah, so do I.
Really dislike. You play a whole game and then you finish it without playing a game.
Yeah.
Shootouts.
It's 5 shooters as well.
Yeah, bizarre.
Yeah, it's international rules, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Canada won 2 games and they lost to the Czechs, to the Czech Republic in a shootout. So Czech Republic finishes top of the pool and goes through to the quarterfinals automatically, as does Canada. Canada made it through as well to the quarterfinals. So they get a couple of days off and they play the winner of Finland and South Korea, who have to go through the qualifiers.
Which has 2 players from South Korea.
2 players?
I don't know. There wasn't many.
There's 5 Canadians and an American on South Korea, and their goalie Canadian, and he played amazing today.
How does this happen?
Yeah.
Dan Boyle's playing for Germany.
Dan Boyle is playing for Germany?
I'm sure I heard his name on Germany.
Really? I did not hear that.
How does this happen?
Don't know.
How are these North Americans on South Korean team?
Well,
What are the ties? Like, do you have to just play somewhere near there?
they've probably lived there for a long time, playing professional hockey or yeah, I mean they play professional hockey there, and then they can get landed immigrant status and become a citizen of the country. Their coach, Jim Pake.
They wouldn't make Team Canada, so they play on a team that needs players?
Well, maybe. It happens all over the place. It's just...
Well, they gave Canada a hard time for a while today. They couldn't score.
Peter Nedved?
They couldn't score.
Peter Nedved, he played for Canada at one point.
Yeah.
He was not born here?
No. Well, I don't mean just born here, but it's just...
Yeah, it's
mind-boggling when you're seeing South Korea and you see a guy named Dalton.
Dalton Johnson. No, I get it. Yeah.
It's just bizarre.
Yeah. No, I mean it's
You're not really playing South Korea.
Sure you are. Most of the players are, yeah. Jim Pake, by the way, the coach, won 2 Stanley Cups with Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And he also, what did he win? I think he won a, what's the American League trophy that you get?
Calder?
Yeah, he won a Calder Cup. Yeah, as a coach.
Wow.
So he had his team playing very well. You know, and
I think they just got worn down.
Yeah. Wojtek Wolski's played very well.
Yeah.
He's been fun to watch. Good for him. Chris Lee.
Yeah.
How did this guy never play in the NHL?
I know. It's incredible.
Really?
Like, he's a solid defenseman.
He's solid. He led the Russian league in points for defensemen last year.
Yeah.
So good for him.
So if Ottawa trades Carlson, there's a spot for him.
Why not? He's 37 years old, good veteran. Do it.
Could these guys sign an NHL contract now? This time of year?
Well, they'd have to. Well, it depends if their team is in the playoffs or not, right?
Yeah,
I think Gilbert Brûlé, I think I heard today, his team was knocked out of the playoffs, so now he went to play in.
So they can go wherever they want now.
Essentially.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How about Kevin Poulin today?
Yeah, he looked
the
good.
Goalie. Looked great.
He almost got hurt there.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, just a wacky bounce off the end boards there.
That was.
Who do you start next game against Finland or Finland?
I like Kevin Poulin. I think he's had from what I saw in the Spengler.
Yep.
Man, he impressed.
Yeah.
So why not give him a chance? Got a shutout today.
Yeah.
And he took a lot of shots. So
He did.
Let him
tough shots. He made a couple of really good saves.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Keep him in there. Why not?
Yep.
Ben Scrivens. I thought he looked a little shaky sometimes.
Yeah.
He didn't look very good in the shootout.
No. Well, it's just shootout.
I know. It's hard to judge. Yeah, for
it's
sure.
the big ice.
Yeah. I know.
Even though they've been playing on big ice all year.
Yeah, they're used to it now. They should be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd just go with Poulin.
Do you find it... I know you've been watching a lot of Olympics. I've been watching a lot of Olympics too. Do you find that you're waking up early in the morning and thinking, ooh, I got to get up and watch that event that I haven't seen in 4 years, but I got to see how this one Canadian kid that I don't know anything about is going to do. And he better do well or I'm going to be heartbroken.
Yeah.
I mean, devastated. Isn't it funny how the Olympics brings that out in people?
Well, yeah, because it's going to be another 4 years before you get a chance to see it again.
Yeah, that's true.
It's been 4 years, but it's going to be another 4 if you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just find it interesting to see different sports that.
It really is interesting.
It is. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, and just the total respect that I have for these athletes is amazing to train for 4 years for something that lasts 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And you have a spill.
And it's over.
And there's your training for 4 years.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. And it happens.
Happens to a lot of people.
Every event.
Yep. And you feel horrible for these people.
Yeah. Well, for a little bit.
until the Canadian comes up and you're like, okay, well, that's fine. He has a better chance of winning now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they'll be okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's
but look at that. But you watch the 2-man bobsled, Jesse Lumsden.
Yeah.
Remember that name from he was great in college football, and then he went to CFL and had some injuries.
Yeah, he was a former CFL player.
Yep.
Now he's a bobsled pusher.
Yeah.
Sorry, brake man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what he does. He puts on the brakes
Yeah.
when they get down to the end.
Yeah.
He pushes, hangs on, brakes.
Right.
That's essentially it for the bobsled. I love it.
Pretty much. Get me down the hill really fast.
Yeah.
Get me going. I'll steer us in.
Yeah. The
And you
driver.
make sure we don't crash.
The driver. That's. It seems like a weird
Pilot.
Yeah, the pilot.
Yeah.
The pilot.
He's actually
What'd you do?
steering that thing.
Bobsled pilot.
They're going 140 kilometers an hour
It's pretty fast.
on ice.
I don't drive that fast every day to work.
I do, but I'm not on ice.
Yeah, true. On ice they do that. But we also don't have blades on the bottom of our vehicles.
True.
Yes. And we're not called pilots.
And if I'm driving, I want to control my own brakes.
Plus we're not driving in tin cans.
That's true.
It's crazy.
Well, they're fiberglass, aren't they? It looks like they're going to fall apart when they go down.
Yeah, I don't know.
They really do. There's a lot of rattling going on.
Yeah, it is. It's a fun sport to watch.
I'd like to see one from like the 70s,
Oh yeah.
just to see the changes. They've
Yeah.
made.
Yeah, and how much faster they've gotten.
Oh yeah,
They're probably
they're
doing
a lot lighter.
Yeah.
Athletes are bigger.
Oh, and he
stronger.
topped out at 82 kilometers an hour. They're going twice that speed now.
Oh, it is something.
Yeah. So yeah, what's been your favorite part of the Olympics so far? I know we still have about a week to go.
I really like the snowboard
Yep.
slope style. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
So it's called
Yeah, that was on
Olympic.
last week.
Jumps all over the place, and
Yep.
it's amazing.
It is.
I just enjoy that because that's one of the things you don't get to see all the time.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
and there's a lot of Canadian contingency,
Yep.
so it's entertaining for me.
For sure.
What do you like?
For sure. I don't know. You know what? I really enjoyed the bobsled. I thought that was really cool today. Spent a lot of time watching that today.
Yeah.
And got invested in that. The Latvians. I don't want the Latvians to win. I don't want the
they're-
Germans to win either.
No.
Go Canada.
It seems like Latvia, Germany, Canada. There was a few Great Britain teams there,
Yep.
but it seemed like those three countries were
Yep. And I will tell you, I am really enjoying the hockey.
yeah,
I really,
men's and women's.
yep, both. Both. And if there is a villain that we can cheer for, or not cheer for, or frown upon, Ilya Kovalchuk.
They look good
They did their second game.
when they won like 8-1.
Yeah. And against the States. The
Yes.
States just looked overmatched, didn't they?
Oh yeah,
There's not going to be a miracle on ice this year.
no, definitely not.
No. Russians look strong.
Yeah, they're not going to.
They look really strong.
They won't make it to the medal rounds.
No. But Kovalchuk, I mean, what a turkey,
Yeah,
you know?
it's a shame because he could still play in the NHL.
Yeah.
and so could Datsuk.
So Kovalchuk, just keep your mouth shut.
Yeah,
That's all you need
Yeah.
to do, man.
yeah,
It's the spirit of sport. Keep it that way.
yeah.
You don't need to flap your gums, and we all know what he's talking about. So anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, so enjoy the last week of the Olympics. We'll do a wrap up next week as to what happened.
Yeah, the
and
closing ceremonies will be next Sunday.
next Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which will be Monday. I don't know.
It'll actually be Sunday. It'll be over, but it'll be over by the time we
go to work.
We go to work next
Yeah,
week.
that's true.
Yeah. So, all right, let's do this.
Okay.
Player of the week.
Bartender.
You want to make me seltzer?
Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla.
You have sarsaparillas
I don't
in
know.
the piano playing days?
In Pyeongchang, do you have any sarsaparillas?
I'm sure there is.
Dave, I'm going to go first today.
Okay.
I'm going to say my player of the
And
week.
just so you know,
Yes.
I saw your player of the week.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter who goes first.
Okay. Oh, really? You picked the same?
Well, maybe.
Okay. I picked Antti Ranta from Arizona.
Oh, you don't
the
say.
Goaltender. It's true.
Okay.
He went 4-0 with one shutout, and he only gave up 3 goals on 126 shots. Mm-hmm. And helped Arizona, well, just win a few games.
Yeah, they're not really.
Didn't help him out of the basement yet,
Yeah.
but,
Pretty
it
amazing.
would have been nice if he played like that all year and wasn't injured. Mm-hmm. Would have helped them out a little bit more.
For sure.
Yes. How about you?
I have the same player. Anti-ranta.
Okay.
But I've added a couple things.
Okay.
The scores of the games, and I went 5 games, not 4.
Oh, did you?
So I had a little bit.
So you went over.
Well, they started
So
out
player of
Philadelphia.
the 2 weeks.
Well, they played Philadelphia last Saturday night, so it's really a week.
Okay.
And they
that's
lost.
fair.
They lost 4-3 in a shootout.
Okay.
40 saves.
That's pretty good.
6-1 winners against Chicago.
Yep.
37 saves.
Chicago looked bad that game, too.
Yeah, they've looked bad a lot of games this year.
Yep.
Beat San Jose 2-1.
Yep.
12 saves coming in relief for 19 minutes. 12 saves.
Right.
19 minutes, 12 saves.
You got the shutout.
That's pretty good. Montreal, they beat the Habs 5-2.
Yes, they did.
34 saves. Edmonton Friday night.
Last night.
1-0 win.
Mm-hmm.
40 saves.
Mm-hmm.
So you say 120 some odd saves?
126 shots.
163 saves in those 5 games.
Yep.
That's
The math is correct.
it's unreal how well he played.
Yeah, he had a really good week.
Like
Very, very good.
crazy.
Yep.
But if I had to pick another player, do you know who played well for a couple games last week?
A lot of people.
No, Nazem Kadri.
He did. Yeah, he had a hat trick.
5 points the other night.
Yep. Yep. Not bad.
I don't know. I don't want to pat any Leafs on the back,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
Yeah, he had a
Hopefully they'll lose
good game.
tonight.
Against Detroit.
Yes.
Yes.
He doesn't usually have too many good games against.
Against Detroit?
Yeah.
Well, so far, Toronto has beaten
Oh, it's over.
Detroit 3-2.
Oh, it's just end.
Yep. It's over.
So 3-2. That's all right.
It's not bad. You'll
Not
take
bad
it.
at all.
Yeah, you'll take that.
Yeah.
Connor McDavid had a hat trick today.
Did he really?
His 3rd of the year.
Oh, he's due though.
Yeah, he is.
Honestly, like,
Yeah.
no goals against Arizona. Are you kidding me?
Yeesh.
Like nothing.
Cam Talbot was hot too, wasn't he?
Christian Dvorak, former London Knight, gets the winner.
Yeah. And he was angry
Yeah.
because he thought Edmonton scored.
Yes.
I think Edmonton thought they scored.
Yep.
But no, goaltender interference on Antiranta.
Amazing.
Yikes.
Amazing goaltender interference.
Yep.
Makes no sense.
Yes. So we're gonna play a game. It's called Slewfoot Stymie.
Okay.
I have some questions.
All right.
This is the go-to music, I guess.
Puppy, give me your first question.
I'll just leave this on in the background
Pass
because.
me the quesadilla.
All right.
Okay.
So we have a few questions from.
Are they in Spanish?
No, I just didn't have any skill testing question music, so I'm just putting this one
Can
on.
you ask it in Spanish?
It's our go-to. I don't know a whole lot of Spanish.
Okay. See.
See, a few questiones from listener, viewer, Sean.
Yes.
So Sean has sent in some questions to try to stump you.
All right.
The first one, and this is multiple choice.
Oh, see.
Yes? Yes or
The answer is C. Whether yes or the third one.
how many cups did Gordie Howe win? A, 3, B, 2, C, 4.
I'm going C.
C.
C is C.
You are correct, sir. Howe led the Wings to 4 cups and 2 Avgo cups as well in the WHA.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for him. The t-shirt will
question.
be mine.
Good question, Sean.
Yeah.
Next one.
Very good. Yep.
Another multiple choicer.
Okay.
Who was the captain of the Wings before Steve Yzerman took over and was the captain for the next 74 years?
You know what? I should know this.
A, Reed Larson.
Okay.
B, Danny Gare. 3, Harold Snips. With that duster.
Who was my first one?
Reed Larson.
I'm going Reed Larson.
That is incorrect. Nope. Danny Gare.
Oh, really,
Is
eh?
the correct answer. He played 8 seasons with the Buffalo Sabres. Was
He played
captain.
for the Jays. I don't know.
No. I thought it was the Celtics.
Oh, yeah, my mistake.
Yeah. That was Danny Ainge.
Oh, that's right.
He was the captain of the Wings from 1982 until 1986 before joining the Edmonton Oilers.
Okay,
There you go.
very good. You know how long ago that was?
70s?
Yeah. Well, Gretz,
80s?
Yzerman became the captain in what?
80...
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Next question.
Okay.
How many Hart trophies did Gordie Howe win? A, 4, B, 6, C, 7.
Going 7.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Howe
Started
won the
out so
award
good.
6 times.
Yeah.
1952, 53, 57, 58, 60, and 63. There you go.
I started out so well.
You did. You did
I
pretty well.
started out like 1,000%.
Is this music distracting you?
No,
Okay, perfect.
I love it.
Okay, we'll leave it going.
More chips and salsa.
In the 1992-93 season, the Red Wings set a new club record with 369 goals.
Okay.
Which top 3 led the way? A, Steve Yzerman, Dino Ciccarelli, Ray Shepherd. B, Steve Yzerman, Sergei Fedorov, and Ray Shepherd. Or C, Steve Yzerman, Dino Ciccarelli, and Sergei Fedorov.
I'm going C.
C is correct.
2 for 2.
Steve Yzerman had 58, Ciccarelli had 41, Fedorov had 34, and Ray Shepherd had 32. And Paul Yzerman had 34 goals.
Cicerelli, Eisbert, Sarnieria,
Yeah,
Schomburg,
yeah.
Sarnieria. All the guys played for the Wings at the same time.
Where's Fedorov from? He was from...
Sarnia? Just outside of Sarnia. Russia.
I was going to say, I thought he was from... what's that place down by the lake?
Blue Point?
Yeah, I thought he was from the Wyoming area,
Oh,
Sergei Fedorov.
Maybe he was.
which is just outside Sarnia. Yeah. Dave, in what year did the Wings claim their 3rd Stanley Cup? A, 1943, B, 1950, and C, 1952.
Oh, I remember the game well. I watched it.
Yep.
On the... I listened to it on the radio. And...
I listened to it on the radio in black and white.
what was B?
1950.
I'm going to go with that.
That is incorrect. The correct
I
answer
bet you
is
it was either A or C.
1943.
It's A.
Yes.
That was my second guess.
Yes. They finished first in the league during the regular season. And they beat the Bruins in 4 straight games in the finals. Yeah.
Wow.
This music makes me want a double luge.
With thicker suits.
That's right. And gloves. All right. And next week. Good. So thanks, Sean, for those questions.
Yeah.
You definitely
I
stumped
think-
Dave,
yeah,
so
you did.
you'll be entered into the draw for
What was
sure.
that, 2 for 5?
Yeah.
Son of a glue gun.
Yeah, he got you good. Son of a glue gun. He sent that along. He wanted to hear you say that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's amazing.
So nicely done. Yeah. So Emily also sent in a couple of questions, and she did an Olympic edition, real stat or forget that style.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
I'm probably going to do well on it.
Maybe. So the question is thusly. So she explains that the Olympics have had the shootout to determine the winner of the playoff games tied after regulation since 1992. So you don't really like this.
No.
Canada has been involved in 3 games that have went to the shootout. The latest was in 1998, which was almost 20 years ago to the day. The semi-final game, and she actually brings this one up, between Canada and the Czech Republic went to the shootout, and 5 shooters shot from each team.
5 shooter shot.
5 shooter shot. The Canadian shooters were Theo Fleury, Steve Yzerman, Ray Bourque, Eric Lindros, and Brandon Shanahan. Is that a real stat or forget that?
What year was it?
1998.
What color were their jerseys?
I believe they were white.
Was there a hint of red?
Yes, there was some red, and there may
Black?
have even been a maple leaf.
Oh.
No.
I'm going to say that is a real stat.
That is, forget that.
Oh.
Steve Yzerman
Yzerman
actually.
didn't shoot.
Yeah. It was Joe Nieuwendyk.
Joe?
Jolton Joe.
Why wouldn't you let
And
Yzerman shoot?
nobody scored.
What?
He was the dominator in net, flopping all over the place.
How can you flop all over the place in a shootout, though?
I don't know.
God.
That was
And then they signed him after that?
Gretzky, yeah. Gretzky was actually on that team and he didn't shoot either.
I know that. That's what I was thinking about.
Remember, big controversy. How come Gretzky or Yzerman aren't shooting? Yes.
That's a good question.
It is. So nicely done. You stymied him, Emily.
Yeah.
And she sent another one.
Okay, perfect.
In the 1992 Olympics, the Canadians and the Germans went to a shootout in the quarterfinals. I like this question. This was a good one. In the shootout, there were two players that shot twice. Peter Draisaitl, who is the father of current Oilers star Leon Draisaitl. He shot twice and was stopped twice. And Eric Lindros, who is not the father of Leon Draisaitl.
Is this Maury Povich?
He shot twice as well. He was stopped his first attempt and scored on his second. Is that a real stat or forget that?
Real stat.
That is correct. Nicely done. Bing. Oh, there we go.
That's the horn.
So, yeah, be sure that you send in your questions and try to stymie the Slewfoot.
Clearly not easy to do.
You will have an opportunity to be entered into to draw like Emily and Sean were are going to be put into that draw to win this T-shirt here.
Correct.
And if you stump Dave, that's what will happen to you as well.
And it's only been worn 4 times. Where's the shirt?
It's right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
I went that
Only
way.
4 times.
And the 4 times he wore it was just for jogging. So
Actually, losing.
I guess I lose today.
You lost. Yeah. So there we go. Dave, that is the show for today.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Thank you for sending in the questions. Please send in some more, and we would love to have more people entered into our little contest. We'll do that for February, and then we'll do one next month as well.
Sure.
For March. We'll maybe do maybe we'll do a theme for some questions,
Yeah.
so you can get prepared.
Yeah. Study.
Yes.
Because I didn't do well today.
Yeah, you did fine.
I started out okay.
They were tough questions.
They were.
Yeah. You can send in Red Wings trivia.
Questions. I should know them.
Oh, there you go. If you have any comments or questions, send them our way. Feedback at slewfoothockeyshow.com. Or you can hit the comment bar below and do that or whatnot. Yeah. We're on Twitter. I'm at Slewfoot Fred.
And I'm at Slewfoot Dave.
Yes. Or we also have at Slewfoot Show.
Correct.
Yeah. So next week we are going to probably discuss a few trade things coming up. Hopefully some trades happen. We're going to do a wrap up on the Olympics and how we finished. I feel an ice dance medal coming.
For us?
Yes. We might even try to hit the streets and get some interviews face to face with some people as to what they might want to see for their team for the trade deadline. So look out for that. We'll let you know where we are, and maybe you can come up to us and say, "Stop doing that show."
And guess what'll happen? We won't.
Nope. All right. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Yeah, me either. Okay, go Canada, go.
Right on.
Yeah, have a great week, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the Olympics and the hockey coming up. Hopefully we get some good results out of that. We'll see.
Set your alarm for 6:55.
6:55.
They start the game right on time.
Yes. Brew some coffee.
Or tea.
Whatever your drink of choice
Whatever
is.
tickles your fancy.
Hey, happy Family Day to the families out there.
People in Ontario.
Yeah, because we're in Saskatchewan, I believe.
Do they have it too?
We share it with Saskatchewan, I think.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yeah, SK.
That's like the only thing we share with Saskatchewan.
Well, our love of Gordie Howe.
And Canada Day.
And Canada Day. And Christmas.
Same day?
Yep.
Wow.
New Year's Day as well.
Just a couple hours later.
Yep. Thanks for watching, everybody, and thanks for listening. Enjoy your week. Take care.
Bye now.